All right, time for some Verlaine. Grotesques. Oh, it's the same in French. It's Latin. Their legs for their only nags, no wealth but the gold of their glance. They go untamed in rags along the road of chance. Sadly, the fool condemns these madmen, the sage harangues. Children stick out their tongues, and the girls make fun of them. Actually, they rhyme better in French, but you get the point. Droll and malevolent and odious they seem, with shades of twilight blent, part of an evil dream. They make thrill with licentious hands their shrill guitars, and sing through the nose rebellious songs homesick and bizarre. In their eyes, through smiles and tears, wearily love lords, eternal things the years, dead in the ancient gods. Dismal and doomed to wander, vagabonds all despised by pits and shores under heaven's tight closed eyes. Nature and man are allied to punish improperly the melancholy pride that walks with forehead high, and avenging the blasphemy of your vast hope's vehemence, they bruise your accursed brows with shocks of rude elements. Junes burn and Decembers freeze, clean to the bone your flesh. Fever shakes your knees, you could tear yourself on a rush. You whom all things spurn and wound when death shall come. Even the wolves will scorn your cadaver starved and numb. Yeah, go to this one here, Serenade, which is the same again. Yeah. Even as the voice of one dead might sing from the depths of the vaults, mistress, in your room you hear ring my voice shrill and false. Open your ears to my mandolin sound, and open to your soul. For you I made it, for you this song, to hurt and cajole. I will sing your eyes of onyx and gold, of shadows pure, than the length of your breast and the cold sticks of your hair. Even as the voice of one dead might sing from the depths of the vaults, mistress, in your room you hear ring my voice shrill and false. Okay? You can see here too the French ombres, sombres line, but it was a little different here. Right? Well, that's what happens when you translate. Then I will praise much as is right this blessed flesh, whose rich perfume haunts many a night of sleeplessness. And to conclude, I'll sing the kiss of your red lips, which with your sweetness martyrize me in bliss, my angel, my gouging bitch. Open your ears to my mandolin's sound, and open your soul. For you I made it, for you this song, to hurt and cajole. More economical. And it's interesting. When they translate it, they try to do their best to, I guess, keep the what is it? The meter rhyme, apathy. I am the empire and its decadence. Watching the tall blonde Norseman march, meanwhile, writing indolently with a golden style, acrostics where the sunlight's languors dance. The lonely soul is heartsick with this dreary boredom. They say down there a battle rages. Ah, if only I weren't so slack and weary. If I could bloom a bit in this dull age. If I had but the power and the will to die a little, are you laughing still? Bathyllus, all's been drunk, all eaten, spent. Only a stupid poem for your fire, only a pampered slave grown negligent, blase, and not to know what you desire. I think he's talking about the Franco-Prussian War. I think that's what the blonde Norseman is. The art of poetry. Okay. You must have music first of all, and for a rhythm uneven is best, vague in the air and soluble, with nothing heavy and nothing at rest. You must not scorn to do some wrong in choosing the words to fill your lines. Nothing more dear than the tipsy song, where the undefined and exact combine. It is the veiled, behind the veil. It is the veiled and lovely eye, the full moon quivering with light. It is in the cool of an autumn sky, the blue confusion of stars at night. Never the color, always the shade. That's a famous line. Always the nuance is supreme. Only by shade is the travel made between flute and horn of dream and dream. Dream with dream. Epigrams and assassin, keep away from him. Fierce wit and vicious. Laughters that make the azure weep. And from all that garlic of vulgar dishes. Take eloquence and wring his neck. You would do well by forcing care, wisely to hold rhyme in check, or she's off if you don't watch, God knows where. Oh, who will tell the wrongs of rhyme? What crazy, or deaf child made this trinket for a dime, sounding hollow and false when filed? Let there be music again and forever. Let your verse be a quick-witted thing and light, such as one feels when a new love's fervor to other skies wings the soul in flight. Happy-go-lucky, let your lines, disheveled run with the dawn wind's lure, smelling of wild mint, smelling of time, and all the rest is literature. So he's kind of more of an economical poet with some interesting rhymes. Of course, sometimes that is always the challenge of poetry when you translate it from another language. Obviously, Latin is in both languages, English and French. But it's just you could say you lose something, but I guess that's the challenge of translating the poetry, and that's why you have different translations. But anyway, there's Verlaine, another thrilled, happy gent. Okay, November Decadent Poetry Month continues later.